Greetings, I'm Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty. Welcome to the May 2026 edition of How's the Market in Steiner Ranch. In April, 25 homes closed in Steiner Ranch, which was up 4.2% from April of 2025. The median price in April increased 20.7% to $975,000. The average price of a home increased 3.2% to over $988,000, and the average price per square foot decreased 4.9% to over $274. So that's a rather odd group of numbers. First, while the stats show an almost 21% increase in the median price, I can assure you that prices are not up that much. If just one fewer house over $1 million sold in April, the median increase would have been just half of what it was. And it just happened that the number of sales of high-end homes was enough to tip the scales of higher prices. Now, the average price, which rarely is the best indicator, was an increase of 3.2%, so more realistic for the market. Finally, the average price per square foot dropping shows that prices aren't as rosy as the other stats show this month. So this month's stats are a great demonstration of why I like to look at a longer period of time to get a broader picture of the market. So let's look at a rolling 6-month comparison. The number of resale homes sold during the last 6 months is 79, down 10.2% from the same time frame the year prior. The median price of a home has decreased 0.3% to almost $825,000. The average price decreased 3.8% to over $965,000, and the average price per square foot decreased 2.8% to over $282. The pricing stats are certainly a better indicator of what's going on in this current market. Now, the number of available resale homes at the end of April was 67, up 34% from last April. It's the highest number for an April since 2018. Now, 2026 has been very typical in that the number of available homes continues to grow as we move deeper into the year. If it continues to follow historical norms, we'll peak in late July or early August before declining throughout the rest of the year. Now, the number of homes put on the market in April was 49, up 58% from last year. The number of new contracts was 37, up 68% from last April. So that means we put 15 more homes under contract this month, but we had 18 more homes listed, meaning that we had a net increase in available homes. So it's great to see more contracts, but keep in mind the overall numbers. Now, across Steiner, the April sales range from a low of $550,000 to a high of $2,191,500. The average sales price to list price ratio was 96.5%, while the average sales price to original list price was 93.5%. For homes that closed in April, the average days on market was 88, up from 51 last year. Now, 30-year mortgage rates have been quite steady, around 6.25% with a discount point. So we aren't seeing any disruption to the market because of rates. Overall, the market is doing okay in Steiner. The last few months have seen a slightly higher number of sales, but with even more being offered for sale, the inventory continues to grow. Homes priced well for their condition are selling faster, which of course is the case in all markets. So we continue to just move along without a lot of change in our market conditions. And what change we have seen is really more typical of seasonal changes. Now, if you have any questions about these stats, please don't hesitate to call or text me at 512-650-7300 or email me at craig@realestateinAustin.com. Thanks for watching How's the Market in Steiner Ranch.